Ready?
Yeah, we're in.
Good morning, you guys. Welcome back to Japan. We are still in Osaka, and today we are heading out to Nara. It's about 8 o'clock. What time do we get out the door today?
7:10.
7:10. I woke up at 6:30. We're going to try and at least beat some of the crowds, not get hit by a car, and catch the train. We're on the way to Nara train station now, and we're going to catch the train to Nara. What is that?
That's what you call a wink coffee.
Wink coffee?
I found out there was another word for it, latte. And
You're going to go fast on that one, Bob?
I am.
Hit it! That's what I'm talking about.
Wait! Okay, now, from the beginning.
Hit it, boys.
Hello travel friends, and welcome to this brand new series coming to you straight from Japan. In this series we're taking you through some of Japan's best hotspots and getting a little bit lost along the way. So hit the subscribe button and let's get on with it. So this morning I was especially excited to be heading out to Nara, a town just to the east of Osaka that is world renowned for its amazing temples and parks full of wild deer. I first came here in year 8 on a high school trip, and I've been hanging out to Shokugeki around this awesome place. Crazy deer.
Well, even better, the mating season. Warning deer.
Oh, it's deer mating season. You guys have just arrived in Nara. It took us about an hour on the train, and it was quite easy. Just took one train to Oji and then another train to Nara. I'll put the details down below so it's easy for you guys to find it. And I'm puffed out because we're walking up a hill right now, but we're about to head up to the TODAI-JI Temple, which is the big one here. And it's still quite early, so hopefully we've missed most of the crowds. And this place is stunning, so I'm super looking forward to exploring it more and seeing all the temples. Look how tall this pagoda is. I have a feeling that's the 5-story pagoda, which is supposed to be so beautiful.
Voodoo baby, who are you with your lipstick on just right? Gonna sweep us off our feet, dance until that morning's first light. From what I hear and what I see, you know she's put that spell on the city of New Orleans. From what I hear and what I feel.
We've come to our first little temple. I think it's a temple. They call it the Central Golden Hall, and it's part of this whole temple complex that is Nara, and it is enormous. It is freaking huge. So it costs us 500 yen each to come into this area, and we're about to wander inside and have a look what's in there. This Buddhist name is Kofukuji. I hope I'm pronouncing that right, I'll pop it down below. And it's one of the 7 great powerful temples in the area. And I believe it's one of Japan's most sacred, or this whole area is one of Japan's most sacred areas. And it is now the headquarters to a school. And I'm not exactly sure what kind of school yet, but I will find that out for you guys. Are you still filming?
Yes.
Okay, I'll walk off then.
Dance until that morning's first light. From what I hear.
What did you think of those samurai shoguns in there?
Oh, I appreciate that type of stuff, but
Yeah.
that's more the anime side of me. But
Yeah, definitely.
the game. But,
And what era are they from?
the 1100s.
The 1100s.
No, the 1700s to the 1800s from what we've read. But,
Yeah.
it's cool. They've put that next to the Buddhist in there.
So we can't photograph or anything in there, hey,
Yeah.
because you can't photograph a Buddhist image?
No, we learnt that from Sri Lanka, so we're becoming a little bit more cultured as we come along to more destinations.
Yeah, but incredibly beautiful. Just want to say how crazy this place is. One here, everywhere you look. Obviously this massive one. There's some more over there. Beautiful one there. There's temples everywhere. This is going to be a cool day. There's a little deer behind this rock. Hi, puppy. Hi. Oh, look at you. You are so cute.
Voodoo baby, who are you? Sneaking around my back door. Rain clouds start to form. I feel that a hurricane is coming up.
Sure, the sign says you're not allowed to be in the garden, mate.
You're not a bush. You're not a bush. Hi. Look, you're on YouTube. Hi.
What's your name? I think you got another follower.
They're coming for me.
Oh yeah? Oh yeah? I think you found the mum.
Did you guys see that? There's a deer butt in my head. I didn't know their butts were so
I
wide.
think you're gonna have to blur that out.
Excuse me.
Yes, that's right.
Hello, my name is Olga Nakamura. Can I ask some question?
Yes, you can.
What's your name?
What's my name? Kieran.
So, are you from?
Oh, where am I from? Australia.
Thanks for your answer. Present
Australia.
Thank you. Arigato.
Have a nice day. Goodbye.
Thank you very much.
Thanks for your answer. Present for you.
Thank you so much.
Have a nice trip. Goodbye.
Have a
Goodbye.
good day.
See ya.
Arigato. Oh my god, the coolest thing just happened. Explain what just happened to us.
So I think it's a school trip going around, and kids are coming up to foreigners and asking where they're from and what their
I
name
think
is.
they're practicing their English, aren't they?
And they've done very well, much better than what we can speak Japanese.
He asked you what your name was, where you're from, and what food you like in Japan.
Yes.
And they gave us these little thank yous and have a nice trip.
And welcome to Japan.
That was so cool.
Very cute.
That just made my day.
We should move to Japan.
That was awesome. So we're slowly making our way up to the TODAI-JI Temple, and it is just getting busier and busier. Like, look at all of these people. It is bonkers.
And we keep stopping for deers as well. So
There's so many deer.
so many deers.
Well, let's keep walking and see if we can actually make it to the temple before the sun goes down, because I cannot stop patting deers right now. The Todaiji Temple, otherwise known as the Eastern Great Temple in this hectic temple complex, is a favourite among temple enthusiasts in Japan, and the crowds speak for themselves. This temple is a part of the 7 great temples here in the city of Nara, and was opened in the year 752 CE, which I'm reading here apparently stands for Common Era. I didn't know that. So I've heard there's a few things you have to do here to bring good luck. One of them is to sniff the incense. So I'm going to go try and bring myself some good luck, because I haven't had all that much good luck lately.
No,
I'm
you
going to go sniff some incense and crawl through the Buddha's nostril. That'll make sense in a minute. This temple houses the world's largest bronze statue of the Buddha, known in Japan as Daibutsu. We're inside the Todaiji Temple now, and we're looking at the big Buddha, which is just in front of us. And to put into perspective how big it is, because when you look at it, you can't actually tell how big it is. It's just this large Buddha. There's a pillar around here that has the size of its nostril cut out of it, and if you can wiggle through it, I think it means it's sacred or something, I'll find out. But it is enormous, isn't it?
It is quite big.
It is huge.
Like, the nostrils don't look that huge, but if it's what they're saying, that's crazy.
Crazy big.
So this pillar here has got a hole down the bottom of it. Supposedly it's the size of the Buddha's nostril, and if you can go through it, supposedly it gives you luck, or you consider sacred, but it's quite small, and considering how big the booger is.
The booger. You
booger.
are the booger.
I am the booger. Come
Alright, let's see if you fit them. Are you gonna fit?
It's not as easy as you think.
It's really skinny.
Couldn't even video it. Wow, that is really skinny.
It's tiny. You ready?
Yeah.
Apparently there's a deer making noise over there. I have a pimple on my head. Yeah, it's good to talk. Can we get ice cream now?
Yeah, I think we're gonna have some matcha ice cream.
My favourite. Ew, no, we're not. Yum. Is that good?
Tastes like Yogo gorilla chocolate. What it is called?
Yogos?
Yogos.
Yum.
Yeah, Yogos.
Hi, Poppy. Did you get it?
Yeah, I got that. Right next to us. You've been an absolute star.
I think it's a mating call actually, don't you reckon?
Well, go on.
I made it do that.
Did you?
I made the mating call and it called back. I am a deer.
Oh dear.
Oh dear.
You don't have cookies. That's what we need.
I don't have deer bickies.
We need to get some deer bickies.
I think the deer to temple ratio in Nara is probably like 80 deer to every 1 temple, and it took all of Kieran's power to pull me away from filming and photographing these cute as heck little bubbas. But we kept wandering around and found the stunning parklands of the Kasuga Grand Shrine. This shrine is famous for its many bronze and stone lands that dot the parklands in their thousands. Here that most of all shrines in Japan have these water basins called cho-subachi. They are used by worshippers for washing their hands in very specific sequences. Apparently you wash your left hand, right hand, then your mouth, and then your left hand again before approaching any shrine.
How was that?
So many deer! They're everywhere!
Looks like.
We've had such a fun day at Nara. Playing with the deers especially, and checking out those temples was unreal. We're just back at JR Nara station and we're about to have a quick snack because we're hungry. We're doing the 7-Eleven rice balls and bakery goods because that's our favourite thing to eat. And then we're going to catch the train back to our hotel and chill out for an hour or two and then head out to Donburi tonight, have some dinner, and Kieran is going to try and master the claw game. Aren't you?
Yeah.
Trying to win me a Pikachu, so that should be really exciting.
Hopefully by the end of this vlog we might be sponsored by 7-Eleven.
Yeah, we've had so much 7-Eleven food. Everyone says 7-Eleven food here is great, and they are not lying. It is so good. So I've scored myself a biscuit croissant, and it looks like a shortbread croissant, which looks so good. And that's yours, isn't it? Or is that mine?
That's yours.
And I got a yellow-tailed teriyaki because I'm a pescatarian in Japan. Because vegetarian is far too difficult.
Very difficult.
What'd you get yourself?
Egg pizza.
Egg pizza, that's odd.
And
Bag of chips.
bag of chips.
Yum. So let me know how that is.
Indulge.
So we made it back to our apartment and oh, I'm getting a message. We had an awesome day in Nara. Again, we're both pretty tired. We walked another 20k. So in the last 2 days, we've walked 40 kilometers, which is just insane. But we're about to head out to Donburi now and have a bit of a peek at Osaka's nightlife. And we're gonna go out for okonomiyaki, which is the savoury pancakes, which is Osaka is famous for, and I'm really excited about it because I've just found a awesome restaurant called Chibo, which a lot of people know about. It's very famous, and they do vegetarian okonomiyaki. So vegetarian is quite hard to find in Japan, so we're really looking forward to it. So we're gonna head out now. Kids is just getting ready, and we're gonna go explore the Donburi nightlife. This place is insane. So we've arrived at Donburi and we're about 2 minutes away from the restaurant. We're going to Chibo's and it is mental. There are so many lights, so many smells. I just got wigged out by a laser just now, so my eyes are a bit like,
And bright lights.
But yeah, we're going to go do
Seizure inducing.
Yeah. We're on our way to okonomiyaki, so hopefully it should be good, hopefully it should be veggie, and it should be delicious. It'll be nice to have a proper meal. I'm gonna get run down. And Kieran can't stop taking photos of everything we see, but this place literally looks like I don't know, Universal Studios or Movie World or one of those places. He keeps getting distracted. Where are you going?
Oh, I was just gonna like videos and stuff.
It's so crazy. Let's have dinner and then come back out, yeah? Okay, deal. So we'd obviously picked the right place for dinner because it was only 6:30 and this spot already had a queue. That had to be a good sign in Japan.
So we're here at Chibo. That says okonomiyaki.
Yeah,
So that
pretty good. We'll put it below.
So from my understanding, it's like savoury pancakes.
Yeah, exactly, with noodles and rice and veggies.
You've got your hot plate in front of you, and
We think they're going to bring it out and put it on here.
get the ingredients and we cook it ourselves.
I'm not sure yet, but we'll find out. You can't just turn the barbecue on yourself, Kieran.
I just did. Never lots of.
I don't think you should be doing that.
Yes.
This is cheese, okonomiyaki, and the mutton vegetable okonomiyaki. Can we eat this? Can you eat mayonnaise?
Okay, so we've got one cheese one and one vegetarian one, and it's full of like asparagus and spring onions and all that really good stuff. And we've got our little Artlist. I don't know what they're actually called. I'll find out the name. And what you do is chop it all up, and then you pop it on your little plate here, and you use your chopsticks to eat it. And we've got our bonito plate and our seaweed. So usually if you go to a normal okonomiyaki restaurant, they have a hot plate around the bench, and everyone sits together, and you all have your okonomiyaki together. But we've got our own private little show tonight, which is quite nice. So let's get stuck in.
Awesome.
It's really good. That's like the best vegetarian parma I've ever had.
Vegetarian
That's
parma.
like gourmet veggie parma, I swear.
Better your ones than WA?
Yeah, definitely. You want to try some?
Yeah?
Definitely have some.
Alright.
Alright, so you're going for the veggie cheese one too? You're gonna like it, I reckon.
Oh, breaking up.
Now who can't handle their chopsticks? What do you think?
Tastes
Tastes like,
exactly like your parmesan.
doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, like nicer.
Yeah. That's amazing.
Yum. Oh my god, this is the best.
I think you can cover that one.
That was so freaking good.
That's a good experience, Al.
happy. After dinner, we just had to briefly explore Donburi, which is just an absolutely hectic little space full of tourists and locals and all of the neon and LEDs you could possibly think of in the world. And also these crazy little dog costumes, which we just could not help but be obsessed with. This place is pretty cool.
Mission success. Feel the bodies. Got ourselves a new
Charger,
cutter.
hopefully it works. And I've had simulation overload, so we need to go home now.
Yeah. And we're going to get up early tomorrow as well.
Tomorrow we are heading to Universal Studios and we are both so excited about it. So we need a big sleep because it's going to be even more warm tomorrow. Thanks for watching, guys. So get super excited for next week because we are taking you to Universal Studios in Osaka. And this was one of our favorite days in all of Japan. So if you're new around here, hit subscribe and we'll see you next week. Don't run off with your girlfriend.
Someone couldn't break into a stride, could they?
I didn't want to run across the road. My parents told me not to run on roads.
Not to run on
And
roads.
it's ingrained in my head forever.
Oh.
Subscribe.